What's up guys, HellaBass here, and got a quick tip video. I want to show you how I spool new line on my rods and reels and re-spool them, and a tips that will save you money, save you hassles, increase the performance of your rods and reels in your line. So stay tuned, check it out. So one thing I always do is I put backing on my reels. It doesn't matter if it's a spinning reel, it doesn't matter if it's a bait casting reel. I'm always going to pick some kind of line I don't ever really intend to use or ever cast or get down to underneath. So that does a couple things. It saves you time when you go to re-spool because you don't have to strip it all the way off. It saves you money because you're not going to go all the way down and re-spool the entire line. You're going to always keep that backer on there for the life of your reel, or at least for several years. And then also, if you're using braid, by putting a mono or a fluoro backer on there, it's going to keep any chance of that line slipping on your reel will go to zero by having that on there. So what I typically do is I find some old line here. I've got some old 15-pound vicious that there's just not enough there to really spool it up. You can find some old mono, you can find some old fluorocarbon. It can be even line that's not even really any good anymore. You can take some line off another reel and spool that onto this reel to start your backing. You got lots of options to find old line to fill the first, I don't know, quarter to third of your spool, and that's how you start. All right, now I got the backer on my line. You can see filled up spool just a little bit. And now we're going to put on some 15-pound fluoro. That's going to be the main line for casting. All right, we got our line all spooled up. We've got a uni knot or a blood knot to connect the lines, and now we're ready to spool it up. All right, we're all spooled up. Spool's nice and full, not quite overly full. So just to recap, 3 things to remember. Use backer, old line, saves you money, saves you time when you re-spool. Drop it in a bucket of water. If you don't have anybody to help you hold the line, the spool will float, and it will give you some coating and helps actually the line lay better on the reel and kind of condition it. You kind of get wet all the way down through the spool. And 3, don't overfill your spools and you'll be all set. As always, here to help you catch more bass and suck less.